when a piece of work doesn't pan out or it doesn't come out the way that you want it. I mean, you know, that happens a lot with film and television because you're not in control of it. You know, you're kind of so out of control, and you wait so long. You make a movie, and then you got to wait for 9 months to see it, and then finally you see it, and you're like, oh my gosh, you used that take. Oh man, or I did that better. Oh man, wow. I thought that came across totally different, and you just kind of got to like. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really have. You kind of just have to not really care too much, also, and just be like on to the next thing. If you put too much into one thing, one song or one thing, you know. I mean, there's been plenty of songs that I've written and I recorded, and when they came out, they didn't. You know, it wasn't what was in my head, or the producer didn't get it right, or I didn't get it right, or my vocal didn't come out right, and I don't know. You can't. I mean, you have to care. You obviously have to, and I think I'm using care in two different definitions here. It's like, yeah, you have to care about your work, but you also have to not care about people's opinions so much. Yeah, care about what people think, care about your fans, care about, you know, that, but don't care about the opinions too much, you know? I mean, I read all the comments on Instagram, but I don't really care about what they're saying. I'm kind of, it's just kind of market research. Like, okay, do the fans like what I'm putting out, or what? Do they like this more? This guy like this group like this over here more, or this group like this over here more. But if you sit there and you kind of go, oh man, he hated the way my voice sounded on that one part, and then you went back and you listened to it and you're like, oh man, he's right. Oh man, you just can't. It's just like, hey man, this is my art. It is what it is. You know, I'm sure that there's great artists, like, you know, I'm sure that there's Van Goghs and Picassos where they're like, yeah, but the way I drew that ear, like, ooh, that's like no good. And I'm sure Mark Twain's like, yeah, but that one, why did I write that line in Huckleberry Finn like that? Like, it sounds like a 12-year-old wrote that. I mean, you know, and then, but we're like, no, it's Pulitzer Prize winning. Like, it's amazing. It's perfect. So as an artist, there's always going to be points where you're discouraged, or somebody tells you it's not good enough, or a fan or somebody, you know, you get put down or whatever. But I don't know. You kind of have to just not put so much, so much into it, I guess.